Oh yeah. Not a bad way to start the night, guys. Knocked it down up in this cove. I heard a couple popping and we let it rip. Let's get after it. How about it? Nice little chunk. Alright, good morning guys. Welcome back to the channel. We are finally getting back out on the water. We got a little few day plans here at the little house off the lake up here in Stephenville, Texas. Me and the wife came for just a little getaway from town, to get away from everything that's been going on in life right now, and just a few days escape. We brought the kayaks. We got a little private lake, as you can see behind us. It's about 8 acres full of bass, catfish, and perch, but we're going to see if we can get on some. Y'all saw last night, late evening, we were able to catch a couple. She caught one from the kayak, I caught one from the kayak and then the bank, but we're back up this morning. We're going to give it a shot, throw a few lures and see what we can do before it gets too hot. Wind's already picking up. It's hearing a little bit of top water action. So let's get on. Alright guys, so unfortunately I didn't have my GoPro rolling on that last catch Sylvia just got. We just got out here back from in town for the day. We're out here doing some bank fishing. It's kind of windy, if you can tell. Lots of white caps I can see on this awesome 8-acre lake. But she just caught a good one. I'll put the video down right here.
Oh my gosh.
She could just caught an absolute unit on the paddle tail. We're talking 6+, somewhere in there. We're gonna get a weight on it, let her go. Sylvia's PB on this tank, just under 6 pounds. What a toad. We're gonna get it out of here. She's gonna get it released. Sylvia's 6-pounder right here. Absolute tank on the paddle tail. Fixing to let her out of here. She's recovering. A little stressed out. Beautiful. All right, now that we got her on some video time right there, some action cam, I'll go ahead and strap this thing on the head and we'll get after it. Did I just mess up your shot?
Yes.
Alright guys, so I've been having some issues with my GoPro lately, but so what happens here is I cast off to my left, hang up on a tree, and when it hits the water, bam, that bass hit it, and that seemed to be the first one of the evening. But just a little cast over for you so you can kind of have an idea of what happened there, since audio did not work for me on that go around. So this was one of the smaller fish of the evening, but was a pretty good solid bite there up in the grass where that thick stuff was. Finally was able to capitalize on a topwater bite that evening, and we started to get into them. As you can tell, I'm trying to explain there, but you're not hearing nothing. But there's another one after this. It hits it pretty good as well. As always, I like to practice good conservation efforts. I like to show the fish real quick, kind of explain
how the catch and all that happened, where I casted, what conditions it was in, and then a proper release. On to the next one. So since I got that first bite on the topwater frog, I decided to stick with it, and yep, there's the second bite. This one came and blew up on it just right before it got back to the boat, and gave me a couple jumps there. Kind of had struggle, a little bit of a struggle getting to land it there with the net. As you can tell, I'm always having problems, and don't know how I did, but managed to get him scooped up in there and put him in the boat. So as you're fixing to see here, I'll show the inside of the mouth, but he took that frog pretty good. I mean, it's buried a couple inches in there, as you can tell, so it wasn't going nowhere, but completely smashed that frog and stayed hooked up and was able to get a good land on her, show her off. Thought it was going to be close to Sylvia's size, but I believe it's probably a couple pounds short. I'm going to say that one ended up probably being close to, I would say near the 3.5 to 4 pound range, but pretty solid hit. Just in case you're wondering what I used for the frog setup, it's a Leviathan Trinity. It's a 7'4" heavy rod. Works great. I'm able to throw anything from ½ ounce to 2 ounce on there, but typically just keep a frog on it or a jig. But I've thrown soft tail plastics on it before as well. But it's a great all-around rod, so check those things out if you haven't already. Leviathan rods, and on to the next one. So once again, I found fish number 3 right there in the thick stuff close to the bank. Buried me in some of that grass. As you can tell, I just stretched that rod out as much as I could to get that thing up out of the thick stuff there. Threw my frog and just boat flipped him in. If I remember right, this little fish actually broke off the screw eye attachment that holds the frog to the double take Stanley hook. So it's how you thread your frog onto the hook. This fish actually broke that little metal piece that keeps the frog attached to the hook. So after this one, audio starts working again, and we're back to it.
All right, back in action. Do it, lady.
Down.
He wasn't even hooked. It just had it swallowed.
Really?
Yeah. Look, he just had it swallowed. Look how beat up it is. Mega bass spark shad, guys. Not spark shad. Dark sleepers. Tearing it up. Chica with another one. That's 5 for this evening. There we go. Not bad. Hang on, baby. Huh? Good job. All right, guys. Number 4 for me. Switch colors, Stanley top toed. Sticking with Leviathan rod. Munched it again. They're knocking the crap out of that thing in 6 inches to 6 feet of water. Just tearing it up. Oh, we're getting into them. Just one hook there. Beautiful. Take it. Right out. That'll work. There he is. Not bad. Up under the tree right there in the shade. Gee. Tearing them up, guys. Just doesn't end. Hitting that frog, man, knocking the dang frog off. right here up under this tree. Late evening. Didn't last 2 seconds on the water. Dropped it. Oh, shoot. That scared the crap out of me. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. Appreciate y'all tuning in again. Apologies for it being a short video with just a few fish, as well as the audio issues with the GoPro. That's what I'm recording with right now. Maybe y'all can donate for the GoPro fund so we can get some better action. No, I'm just kidding. We'll make it work. Appreciate y'all watching, guys. Just real quick, what we used out there on the lake this trip, the only thing I was able to get bites on was the two top water Stanley frogs, the white, and then this flaky crawl, watermelon crawl, yellow bottom, kind of, I call it the swamp frog, and this is my Clear River frog. But both of those picked up bites for me, throwing it in the up in that thick algae stuff, just getting it up in there deep, making some noise and movement. They were still fighting it. On Sylvia's end, she was using the Mega Bass Dark Sleeper. It's a super small profile paddle tail with an internal hook. If you can tell through the fins there, it's tucked up under there pretty well. So it's pretty weedless. She was just running that up in the shallow water, as well as just doing a slow reel, slow crank out in the deep water. And then I think this did better when we had some sun. She had the Mega Bass Spark Shad screwed onto an owner hook with an underspin. That in the river or lake with some sun, that does work. Just that small shad profile really does a number on them. But those two worked for her, and the frog for me. Typically I can catch on the paddle tail, but I was not able to come up with anything. But we did well with those and stuck with them as much as we could, and pulled a few fish from the kayak. So we had a great time doing that. Again, a shout out to Little House Off the Lake in Stephenville. I put the link below so y'all can check it out. Go through the pictures that I've got here for you to see. It's a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. It's got a dining room, kitchen, patio, deck, covered deck, lights. So everything you need to have a good getaway and cook out there. Fish from the bank, fish from the lake, whatever you want to do. They have some barges as well, john boats that you can rent upon arrival, and just have a good time, get away from the city, and just get out there and enjoy nature. That was kind of our goal and plan of this trip, which I think we were successful in, and had a great time, and we'll definitely be back in the future, hopefully for a longer stay, and catch some more fish. But appreciate y'all tuning in, guys. Hopefully we can get some more videos in, whether it be fishing or hunting. We'll see what comes up, how the weather is, and get back to it. But we'll see you on the next one. Later.